Hey yo, I just want to say shout out to my red bike. It got stolen about a year ago, and I think about you every day. But you know, now I got a blue bike, and it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you act no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that isn't comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with phonics. Loose off of Jen Ricky's, perusing Sin City.
Oh boy, fun stuff to be had. Fun stuff to be had. More silliness that one can, than one could really ever hope for. Hope for. And shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen, absolute shenanigans. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News, the unreliable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the newsroom and welcome to the Goutopian News Network, your unreliable source for DSP News. This is the Snort Report, brought to you by SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company ever. Here we go. So, let's see here. Let's see, we're gonna, no bacon on the menu right now. We're gonna have any chicken? Is there any chicken over here? No chicken. Okay, so no LTG in the mix. Okay, so we're gonna go with Review Tech USA. So the other white meat. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about Review Tech USA. Apparently he's down bad for whatever reason. He's been catching L's for the last like 3 years, basically 2 to 3 years, and whatnot. So just another situation for another day. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move into my favorite segment. Hopefully your favorite segment as well. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my TED Talk. So, last time I checked, Review Tech USA was getting felted by Keem, even though Keem's not even thinking about him. Kino Casino's still chapping his ass. Ames is still is living rent-free in his fucking head. Let's see here. He's not going to engage with the Mikey No More documentary, which is interesting, to be honest with you, because he should if it's all lies, right? Or, you know what I'm saying, or if stuff is misconstrued, you would think he would take advantage of going ahead and clearing that up. Looks like he don't want to do that. And, I don't know. Trolls are just getting at him for whatever reason. Another day in the life, as far as I'm concerned. Review Tech is one of these guys where it's like, I mean, what more do you really want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you threw your own legacy away by hook or by crook on how you even got to 1 million subs is incidental. But you threw all of that away on your own. What the fuck else do you want, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Every person that you've ever engaged with, at least in a negative sort of way, and even a positive one to some extent, either don't fuck with you, pity you, or have already beaten you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep saying that, oh, DSP shouldn't be doing this and DSP shouldn't be doing that, and yet you're doing the exact same damn thing. So you're a hypocrite, amongst other things. Dude, you have a child who I would guess really needs their father. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're not much of a father, but they need a father in their life. Like, you still haven't come to the realization that, hey, maybe I should stop worrying about this internet shit and worry about taking care of my obligations. You know what I'm saying? You need a bath. You need to fucking either update your resume or you need a job application, and you need to be out there handling business instead of worrying about this online shit that you ain't already gotten beaten up or beaten down by. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rich is literally the definition of someone who needed to get down or lay down, and he basically laid down. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? You got kids, man. You got kids. Your kids are going to see this shit one day. Lauren already does. Is that not embarrassing enough for you? Whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move on to whatever our situation is. Let's move on to our situation. Holy fuck. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Holy cow.
All right. We're here with Ozzy Cobbs. Big ups to him. Whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get ourselves right. I said he's not bacon. I mean, maybe we could call him pork belly, I guess. He could be, I suppose. Not even that. I can't do that. Pork belly is delicious. Whatever. He's just the other white meat. Let's go with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with, let's give proper introductions. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Ozzy Cobbs. RTU Is Down Bad. This is from November 29th of 2025. It's a thing. Without further ado, all I smell is failure cooking, basically. All I smell is failure cooking. So let's go ahead and go along with that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on.
I embrace a lot of the trolling. As a matter of fact, I owe Ozzy Cobb an unblock. I don't know if it was me that blocked him. I don't think it was. If it was, I don't remember. I think with someone like Ozzy, especially because I watch him still.
Is he going to unblock Agent Proper of the DIA? Because you went and sat there and blocked him too, and he asked you a simple question. That was like a year or two ago. You need to unblock him. Matter of fact, there's a lot of detractors he needs to unblock now that I think about it. Anyway, we'll see. He'll unblock them when he needs them for something. So there's that.
To this day.
Oh shit, wait a second. You fucking Review Tech defended pedo behind the camera? Of course you did. Of course you did. Jesus Christ. So you're willing to defend someone who groomed how old was that chick? She was 13? No. She wasn't 13. She wasn't 13. She was like 14 or 15. And he was like 22. Or some shit like that, if I remember how the story goes. So he sat there and groomed that chick and fucked her and whatnot, and then acted like he didn't know what was going on until he showed up to her 17th birthday and realized that she was 17. Okay. Whatever. And then he sat there and got himself a fucking domestic violence charge on his ass. And Keemstar and everybody, even Wings, Boogie, they all defended him on that bullshit. You ain't done all of this nonsense. Or he has done all this nonsense and Review Tech is defending this shit? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That chick had to have been like, yeah, she had to have been like 14, 15 when Kidbehindacamera like first started messing with her, and he fucked her like 2 weeks in. So, and he was like 22 years old. So you got a 22-year-old fucking a 14 or 15-year-old. And this is what Review Tech's defending? And some of y'all still question that Dropbox bullshit? That potential CP shit he holding on to? All right, then I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm gonna let y'all have that. Oh, fucking A, bro. Here we go.
Hey, I don't think I would have blocked him unless he said something very heinous.
Like you defend pedophiles? Well, I assume that's pretty heinous.
And even then, I'm like, eh. All right. Community moderation. All right. Ozzy Cobb is now unblocked. I meant to do that the other day. So the Roman Victor, I have to make sure, even though you've gifted for years, that's it. You keep bringing it up, though. So here's me banning you again. It's not being sensitive. When you bring up the same thing over and over again and I don't react to it, here, but congratulations on giving you money and putting me in a corner to talk about it, though. So here's this account being banned, too. Like, Christ. Like, get the hint, dude.
You could have just said thank you for the money, dummy, and kept it pushing. You could have done that.
Did?
Yes. Well, I'll tell the whole story for you.
Go ahead.
All right, this way.
All right.
The audience
Seems like social cues aren't your thing. Now I taught you one.
will hear it and actually get the real story. I'll just say that right now.
Thousands
Okay?
could be.
Yeah, after, like, I think at least 3 or 4 that he sent talking about that. Okay, got it, man. Thank you.
400,000. It could be
Basically
3,000.
that. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What the fuck is he cranky about? I mean, despite the fact he's now on record, because I didn't even know that. Now he's on record defending a fucking pedophile and someone who commits domestic violence. So now that you're defending that shit, and now you're frustrated about it, y'all are fucking wild out there in them fucking lolcow streets, bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy. The one thing that you could have said that he had over DSP, and now he right there went up. Just when you think the bar can't get any lower.
It actually ended up being good. We didn't hit the goal tonight because now I have to go begin to deal with something that I probably won't fully be able to deal with until tomorrow. So we will get back to this. We will watch the video on Stuttering Craig. I should be streaming this evening.
Another relationship or potential partnership that he ain't fucked up for no damn reason. Like that beef with him and Side Scroller should have never happened. That should have never happened. Just because Review Tech's another dumbass who can't seem to stay out of his own fucking way.
So long as there isn't a BS that I have to deal with YouTube. I don't think there should be, though. But nonetheless. Did you hear what Ashton said? No. All right, go to channel. Am I falling for bait right now? Let's see.
Saturation
he ate
back.
his daughter's eyes thinking they were cookies.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. So that's where that meme started. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the eating eyes thing is fucking insane. That shit's fucking insane. You know what that shit reminds me of, actually? Funny enough. I want to say it's, you know that SCP series that it's out there is about all those weird anomalies and those monsters and all that shit? They have this one group, I think they're called the Aristocrats. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. They're called the Aristocrats. And, like they're like I guess their head monarch, if you will, when he got captured, his eyes are missing, and the guy who was basically interviewing him was like, yo, what happened to your orifices or whatever? Or what happened to your eyes? And he basically said that he was eating this huge cauldron of fucking whatever was in it. Whatever. It was pretty sure they were fucking defected infants or some shit. And his eyes was bulging out of his socket and eventually just came out. And he ended up swallowing his eyes with the fucking food that he was eating. Every time I heard this fucking review tech eating his daughter's eyes thing, that's the first thing I end up running to. I don't know why, because that shit's fucking despicable, but if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits.
That's how sick this guy is. Once the smell of those fucking peanut butter Pillsbury cookies were on his daughter's eyes.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh, listen. Hold on a second. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're getting into dark territories here. Why does his daughter have peanut butter cookies slather over her eyes, bro? How did that happen?
He scooped them right out of her skull.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well.
Why the fuck does he watch this shit? I mean, truth be told, why does any troll watch any of the stuff that's put out on them? Or read any of the stuff that's put out on them? I'll never understand. I'll never understand why you'd want to sit there and read that shit. Out of morbid curiosity or fascination at first, I get it. But after a while, man, like, does that shit just get old? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you just, like, you're not numb to this shit. You need this shit. And this goes for all these idiots. They need that shit. They need the hate. They need it. It's the only thing that validates their existence. It's the only thing that proves that they were there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of wild when you think about it, but that's the only thing I can come up with. That's fucking insane.
Oh, well. I think what I said about him before was very concise. Anyway, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
That's it? You don't have anything else to say to defend your child? Kinsley's just going to take that shit, huh? Damn, that's unfortunate.
Let's see if I got...
Nothing. No rebuttal whatsoever. You're going to let some random dude online go ahead and talk shit about your blind daughter and you're on your own stream and you have no rebuttal for that? At all? That you're out here scooping your child's eyes mixed up with peanut butter cookie dough and consuming it and you don't got... Oh man, that shit is wicked work. That shit is wicked. God damn, son. But isn't he the first person to sit there and let it gargle out of his esophagus that don't say anything about my kids, keep my fucking kid's name out your mouth and all this bullshit, but he ain't doing nothing right here? We straight bitch. Damn, that's crazy. And Lauren let you pop 3 kids out of her, or will pop 3 kids into her? That's wild, bro. Just goes to show, man. If a woman's desperate enough, she'll let you do anything, basically. Shit, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The fighting in combat, I guess especially now because I'm so used to it, Jessica. Yeah, that's my 4-year-old daughter Ashton's talking about, by the way. Or 5, I should say. I'm sorry.
Wow, do you not know your daughter's own age, bro? I was about to correct you, and I shouldn't even know or care about that. That's a damn shame, bro. And then that's even crazier because his little girl was that young, and was that young and in the hospital for a fucking year, and you only found enough time to get off your ass 3 times to go see her. Well, 3 to 4, whatever the story is. And she's that young at an age where she's very impressionable. Like, she's going to remember that. Jesus Christ, bro.
God, she'll actually be...
This is a damn shame. This is a damn shame that this overgrown, well, I can't even say you're overgrown. You're barely 5'7". This overgrown gorilla can't even remember his own offspring's fucking age, bro. That's a goddamn shame.
No, wait a minute. Oh my God. Dude, I'm like...
The edibles ain't fucked his head up. You know what I'm saying? You know how we like to call DSP gen-brained? Them edibles ain't fucked Review Tech USA's head up. We can't even remember our own child's age anymore. There's a reason why he didn't get the tattoos of his kids' birth dates. He couldn't remember them. That's the reason. Jesus Christ. Imagine you being so blitzed out your motherfucking mind that you can't remember your own children. That's insane. That is literally insane. In the same way that Kino Casino, but mainly fucking PPP or Triple P as I like to call him, basically had his way, you know, clowning on Cat right in front of DSP's face and he took it. The same thing's going on over here with Review Tech USA with his child. And he doesn't have not a single rebuttal. And then what makes it even worse, which only proves Ashton's point, is that you're so fucking high, you can't even remember your own daughter's age, bro. You can't even remember how old your own child is anymore. That's how blitzed he is. Jesus Christ. And if he's not high, it's even worse.
That's insane. I feel like it was 5 minutes ago. My kids were all infants. My oldest son is 8. Just turned 8.
You sure?
7 and 6. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna ban this guy.
Wow.
Yes, I'm playing Elden Ring on easy. Don't ever say they again or I'm banning you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
Wow.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Root for the person in charge because you're fucking brain dead in a cult. I don't care. I don't care. Like, oh, you want to actually see your political opponents get murdered? You know, we could go halfway on that. No, there's no going halfway on that. If it offends you that I say that, I don't care. You're not human to me. It's that simple. Fuck even Trump 1.0. Like, this is...
I feel like he just bitches just a bitch. He just goes with whatever the narrative is and he just goes against it or he just signal boosts it. That's not really talking about politics. To be honest with you. Is he really tapping into any issues? Or is he just going off of public outrage? And does he believe that's what political commentary is? Don't be wrong, there are people who do it. Holy fuck. You could rage bait a bunch of people and whatnot off of some shit and make yourself a boatload of money if you're good at it. If you could at least sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you have some conviction. But he doesn't have any of that. So what the fuck is he doing?
Real serious shit going on. And it is nothing. If you are still going to make it about partisan politics because he held the Bible upside down.
Matter of fact, aren't you supposed to be running off to Canada or some shit? Weren't you supposed to be like renouncing your American citizenship, or if not renouncing it, at least leaving the country or whatever? What happened to that shit? We're not doing that no more? That's not a thing? Okay. I just thought I'd ask. I guess it goes right into the heap with that alleged music career, and supposedly he was going to be 100 times bigger than what he was, and Jay and 8-Bit Eric and Smash JT and Sly and everybody else was supposed to be felted, right? That's what I thought. I guess that all goes into the hamper too, right? Okay, fair enough. Right next to the shotgun, right? Right next to that shotgun that we never got to use. Holy shit.
in 2020 when after George Floyd was murdered. Like, at least he held a Bible, Rich. Okay, if that's what you're voting on, if that's why you're okay with him actually saying he wants to kill his political opponents and kill elected officials, if that's why you're okay with him taking the food out of millions of kids' mouths that were their parents were on SNAP or they were on SNAP, if you're okay with people not be able to afford their fucking health care, if you're okay with all that and you're mad that I'm calling it out,
you know, he could theoretically, I mean, he wouldn't be any good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be like a Rush Limbaugh or anything like that. But he theoretically could go into, that's a great screenshot, actually. He could theoretically go into, like, political rage-baiting politics, and he might be a decent mouthpiece. As long as he doesn't actually, as long as someone spoons feeds him, like, what they want him to say, and then he can have his little afterthought bullshit, he could work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not going to be useful. Like, you know, he's not going to be influential, I should say. But he might be useful as a mouthpiece at the very least, as long as someone writes out everything he needs to say. I guess. I guess that could be a thing. That's a great screenshot, though. That'd make a good thumbnail.
Suck my fucking dick. You're subhuman. It's not like it's 2004 anymore. This isn't even about like conservative or progressive. You're supporting fascism because you like the cult leader. Or you're afraid your family is going to fucking they're going to isolate you. Let them isolate you. If they're isolating you over the fact that you don't support Donald fucking Trump.
That sounds like projection. But then again, didn't Richard like get uninvited from like Thanksgiving and Christmas one year? It wasn't last year. Last year was 2025. Because I'm recording this in 2026. I think that happened in 2024, I think. He got like uninvited from like Thanksgiving and or Christmas dinner. Which is crazy. Now that I think about it. Oh, that's fucking insane, bro. You got uninvited from shit. Holy fuck. That's wild. That's wild.
They're not worth your fucking time. It doesn't matter.
Imagine your family not wanting you to be around your own kids on around the holidays. Just imagine what kind of piece of human garbage you must be. That your family went ahead and was like, yeah, we don't want you around your own kids for the holidays. Or at least this 1 or 2 days during the holidays. Yikes, son. That's wild work. Wild.
Or you share the same DNA. Dude, want me to show it to you again? Dipshit?
Uh-oh.
You want to call me a fucking asshole?
Uh-oh.
Why should they be arrested anyway? Let's say he didn't say that. Would you like me to go to fucking Truth Social right now? Come on, dude. Sedition.
This right here is the example of a reactionary bitch. Like, he's wow, that's a great screenshot too. He gets himself riled up just for the sake of getting himself riled up. I don't even know if he even understands why he's even mad.
This behavior punishable by death. Here it is. Fuck you, Nits. If you're gonna like personally attack me because you want to defend this no matter what this guy does, you are now a pedophile. What does it make you? If this is crashing out, then fuck it. Anyway, seditious behavior punishable by death. Are we seeing it here? Well, what does that mean? Does that mean he wants to go have a fucking sandwich with him, Nits? You fucking idiot. You brain dead MAGA fuck. Well, you want to suck.
He's so bad. That's actually a better screenshot. He's so bad at that shit. He really is. He's so bad. Oh, he's too emotional. He's too emotionally invested. That's his problem.
They gotta go. I don't know. We're not going to survive the 4 years. We're not going to.
So I guess the concentration camps are going to be opened any day now, right, Rich? Right, Rich? Right.
Like, yeah, I've admitted before, I regret deleting Review Tech USA. It was I was out of my fucking mind for various reasons. And
Oh, so you're mentally ill. Okay. That says a lot.
it was stupid to do it.
Yes, it was.
But I'm not going to fucking cry about it. I'm making new content. You do what you got to do. You stop blaming other people for it.
That's actually not true. And I can prove that because I've got, give me just a second. I don't think these videos are out yet. They're not, but they are done though. They are done. Let's see here. I don't know if they'll be out by the time you guys are watching this, but they're definitely in the clip. All right, so I have one video that's going to be coming out that's going to go over Review Tech USA crying about Keemstar and wanting to fight him for 50K. That was the whole boxing offer thing. It's kind of funny. And then I have a video coming out which will talk about the sad fall and rise again of Review Tech USA. It spans from April 1st of 2025 all the way through December 18th of 2025. And this is basically Review Tech USA reclaiming his dead name channel of Review Tech USA and trying to rebrand the RTU Streams channel or the Rich of Tomorrow channel into the new Review Tech USA channel, while he's still trying to fight to get the original one back. And he blamed Kino Casino, he blamed Keemstar, he basically blamed everybody under the sun on why he deleted it. Because he was pressured, he was in a bad headspace because of what these people were doing and saying about him, yada 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 yada. You guys know the song and dance.
I own that. I did it. So wipe the fucking shit out of your ass and you move on to another day. And you know what, Insomniac? I learned a bunch of lessons from years, not just deleting the channel. That was stupid. I admit it. I'm also much older, but I'm much different now. And I've learned from...
Oh, I don't know, Rich. 2025, Rich, doesn't look a whole lot different from 24, Rich. 2024, Rich, don't look a whole lot different from 2022 or even 2021, Rich. To be honest. I mean, the Ozempic is hitting you right, but outside of that, I don't see too much of a difference, or whatever it is that you're on.
Mistakes. I've also learned how interacting with people on here and how to interact and red flags to look for. And
really, shouldn't you have learned that lesson back in like 2017 when you were lecturing DSP on how he needed to conduct himself around his trolls? Well, detractors, trolls, haters, and critics. Imagine that.
Not to fall into the same traps myself.
Well, yeah, you ain't sat there and fallen into a bunch of different ones, a bunch of new ones, if you will. Imagine that.
I didn't know all that the first, because I didn't even know I was ever going to do this as a fucking living. I was also way more insecure. Even like in 2013, I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. Now
You're not comfortable now. And then, like I said, if you're walking around at like 5'7" and over 400 pounds, that'd be something to be mad about. I would agree. To be honest, that's something to be pissed off about.
I'm fucking...
I mean, at least he's not as big as Amberlynn Reed or Foodie Beauty. At least he can say that shit. And shit, Foodie Beauty is what, 5'1"? Amber is allegedly 5'3", allegedly. So I honestly think Chantel's like 5 foot, and I think Amber's like 5'2", but whatever.
Very comfortable. No, according to PPP, I didn't lose a pound. I don't know if you said that exactly, but they're saying I'm lying about my weight loss.
Theoretically, you lied about what he said because you don't actually know. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, huh? You know, and there's still times like, man, motherfucker, I was hungry last night, but you just don't eat. It's just that simple. It's like your choices are you be a fat fuck again.
Lolcow Live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you because without Keem we're fucking screwed. Yeah.
Actually, I'm keeping up with that currently too. So, a big ups to Ozzy Cobbs, by the way. So apparently, Lolcow Live is just a shit show, but it has been. But apparently, Lolcow Bust, I believe is the name of the show. They got Amberlynn Reed on there, and it's just a fucking hate fest. And it's not even a good one. Like right now, like I understand, like in Girl World right now, there's a lot of like reactors that are kind of pissed off. It's not pissed off, but they're like, hey, the people are, you guys who are throwing money at them, at their rage bait, you're being stupid, you're throwing your money away, so on and so forth. That's going to eventually fade. Sooner than later, that's going to fade. And the moment that fades, Amber's going to be out of that shit. For right now, though, like, and I agree, I don't think they're idiots. I think that it's never a good idea throwing money at trolls, to be honest with you. And I think the justification is that, oh, well, we're giving our money to Keem and it's not going directly to Amber. So that right there is like the leverage. But it's really not, because, just a second. But it's really not the leverage that you think it is, because Amber's still going to get her 25% of it. And then obviously YouTube will take their 25%, and then the government will take her 25%. So basically she's getting next to, yikes, she's kind of getting next to nothing if you think about it. Holy shit. I guess well, it depends. It depends. But either way, I get it. But bringing on Amber, no matter how temporary that's going to be, and I don't think it's going to last too much longer, as long as she doesn't get her monetization back, we'll see how long that plays. But the moment she gets her monetization back, she's either going to ask for more money or she's going to leave. Because right now, Lol Cow Bust has never seen, I would say, over 2,000 viewers, let alone 5,000 or 6,000, which they're pulling. But sooner than later, people are getting tired of it. You already have reactors. I'll just name some of my favorites. Karina Kaboom's already like kind of tired of it, but she's going to report it because that's what she does. Zachary Michael already is damn near ready to tap out. Unicorn Pondu is just you don't even want to watch it, really. There's a lot of reactors that are just kind of tapping out of it. I think Charlie Gold's still in it, so we'll see. Once that whole arc is done, then I'll just go ahead and grab what Charlie Gold has, and we'll just go over that whole situation. But I'm waiting for Foodie Beauty to go over there, to be honest with you. She has to be the next piece on the Lol Cow chessboard. It has to be. But my thing is I wonder if that's chapping DSP's ass. Is he looking at that situation and being like, damn, I could be in a better position than they are. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't take it. Because DSP is not in any better position than any of them right now, especially now that the stimulus package has ended. Anyway, semantics. All right, let's finish up with a review. Take it real fast. Sucks to suck, bro. It sucks to suck. The fact that you couldn't remember your own daughter's age, I find that to be despicable. I didn't know that he defended fucking Kidbehindacamera. I didn't know he was sweeping for him. So that's disgusting. That's icky as shit. So fuck Rich on that bullshit. Yikes. And the thing is fucking Review Tech USA watches Lebrowski. So he knows like all that shit about it, because Lebrowski's already done like multiple videos going over fucking Kidbehindacamera and his bullshit. So if you're still defending that shit, all right, well, it is what it is on that. It is what it is on that. Anyway, big ups to PvP, I guess, for getting under Rich's skin. Yada 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 yada. And let me just go ahead. Let's go ahead and just pack this up. I didn't know he was defending Kidbehindacamera. That right there in itself is icky. And the fact that he can't remember his own daughter's age is unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it. I'll catch you guys for the next one of these, whenever that may be. Hopefully sooner than later. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Snort Report. This has been DSP News. Always late, never breaking, unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Oh yes, a GTG Network and Productions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you value the internet over your own children. That's what happens. And don't ever forget, Duty used to be cool with, or he's still cool with people like this. This is who he was throwing his money behind. This is who he was throwing money at in their community. Don't ever forget that. Jesus Christ. I've been your host / anchor GTG, and I'm signing off. If you have children, man, hug your children. Let them know that you love them. Because these lol cows apparently haven't figured that shit out yet. Take care of yourselves, people. Later.
Hey, yo. I just want to say shout out to my red bike. It got stolen about a year ago. And I think about you every day. But, you know, now I got a blue bike. And it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So, rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you acting no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that is a comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with phonics. Loose off of Jan Ricky's, perusing Sin City. Riding my Schwinn smooth like the swing of Ken Griffey.